All right, let's talk shrimp chips. You probably think you know what they are, but trust me, we're about to dive deep into the Tainan shrimp chip. And it's a story that's so much more than just a snack. We're going to peel back the layers on a true crispy legend. Okay, let's be real. When I say shrimp chip, what pops into your head? Probably that light, airy, kind of generic thing you get in a bag, right? And yeah, I get it. I was right there with you. But what if I told you that in one particular city, this simple snack is treated with the same seriousness as fine art? Well, that's exactly what's happening in Tainan. In this historic port city in Taiwan, the shrimp chip, it's not just a snack. Nope, it's a full-blown icon. It's a piece of history, and man, it's a source of some serious local pride. There's this local saying that just captures it perfectly. And really, that's the story we're telling today. It's the story of how this simple chip, something literally born from leftovers, rose up to become a celebrated superstar. It's a classic underdog tale, but, Tainan style. Okay, so where does this all begin? Like a lot of the best food stories, it starts with making something out of nothing. I want you to picture the bustling fishing port of Anping. Fishermen are hauling in their daily catch, but here's the thing. In those huge nets, not everything was a prime catch that could be sold at the market. They'd often be left with these tiny little guys called fire shrimp. Now, they were way too small to sell, but here's the secret. They were absolutely packed with this intense, concentrated shrimp flavor. And remember, this was back before refrigeration, so the super resourceful families in Tainan just refused to let anything, and I mean anything, go to waste. And this right here, this is what the locals call the shrimp hero spirit. It's amazing. They took these overlooked little shrimp, mashed them into a paste with some tapioca starch, steamed the whole thing, sliced it up, and then laid it out to dry in the sun. It really was a gorgeous counterattack, taking something so humble and turning it into something that would, you guessed it, stun the crowd. So as this chip got more popular, something really interesting happened. It kind of split off and developed these two totally distinct personalities. You could call them schools of thought, and believe me, each one has its own super loyal fan base. Okay, so on one hand, you've got the traditional fried school. This is the OG method, right? The dried chips hits that hot oil and just poof, it explodes into this cloud of crispy, literally melt-in-your-mouth goodness. It's passionate, it's indulgent, it's the classic. But then you have the non-fried school. This is the modern take. They use a special machine with high heat and pressure to pop the chips, kind of like how popcorn is made. And what you get is a sturdier, crunchier chip, almost like a rice cracker. It's a bit lighter, a bit healthier, but still totally delicious. But look, don't let its simple look fool you. Making one of these perfect Hainan shrimp chips is a serious process. I'm talking hardcore. It takes the skill and dedication of a true craftsman. It's basically a training montage for a snack. So step one, you gotta choose the soul of the chip. And that means using only fresh, local fire shrimp. No shortcuts, no cheap shrimp powder. That's a huge no-no. Step two, you grind it all up. The shrimp becomes a paste, you mix in the starch, and then steam it into what they call a shrimp cake. Then comes my favorite part, step three, sunbathing. Seriously, they lay out these thin slices to dry under that powerful Tainan sun. And this isn't just about getting them dry. It's like they're soaking up the essence of the place. And finally, step four, the trial by fire. We're talking a golden 3 seconds in perfectly hot oil. That's all it takes to get that incredible, explosive crunch. Okay, so you might be thinking, lots of places make shrimp chips, right? So what makes the ones from Tainan the absolute best? Why do they reign supreme? Well, it really just boils down to two key things. Two ingredients that you absolutely cannot fake. And here it is, the secret formula. It's not some long, complicated recipe with a million steps. It's just two things. Incredibly fresh, local shrimp, and the Tainan sunshine. That's it. It's this unbeatable combo of the local sea and that relentless sun. It's a formula that could only come from that specific place. Actually, there's one more secret ingredient, and that's honesty. No, really, this local saying just nails it. There's this incredible pride in Tainan's food scene. If you try to cut corners, if you use cheap stuff, people will know immediately. And your chip just won't make it. It's that fierce commitment to quality, and you can honestly taste it in every single bite. Okay, let's bring it home. This isn't just a snack, right? It's a taste of Tainan's soul. And what's so cool is how this legendary chip keeps evolving, moving beyond just a simple treat and becoming this really creative ingredient in the kitchen. I mean, look, they're incredible just on their own, but the folks in Tainan have taken things to a whole other level. They're pairing them with all kinds of dipping sauces. They're dipping them into these thick soups, which gives you this amazing, soft, crisp texture. They're even crushing them up and using them like savory croutons on salads. And get this, yes, you can even find them coated in chocolate. That sweet and savory combo, wow. So when you really think about it, when you eat a Tainan shrimp chip, you're getting so much more than a snack. You're tasting the smarts of those fishermen, you're tasting the warmth of that Tainan sun, and you're tasting the incredible, uncompromising pride of a city. It's an entire culture, all concentrated into one perfect, crispy bite. So yeah, this isn't just a snack, it's a story. And it really makes you think, doesn't it? What about your favorite food, the one you always go back to? What story does it tell? Is it a story about family, or a place, or a moment in time? It's something worth thinking about. Thanks for digging into this one with us.